Hi everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood hanger hobbit here, and welcome aboard the Ki-100 2. A Japanese Tier 2 ranked 3.7 premium, or as I like to call it, a big old heaping pile of meh. Now I know that's going to be controversial because there's a lot of people that love this plane, but with the way the guns are acting right now, I'm not thrilled. See that lovely spark? First of many. Don't you love the way the cannons are sparking right now? I thought you fixed that, Gaijin. Didn't do so hot then. Now why this P-39 decides he wants to play loopity-loops, I have no idea. But if he wants to play loopity-loops and I got the energy like I do, you can play all the loopity-loops you want there, buddy. It's not going to work, I'm sorry. You're just not agile enough to be doing loopity-loops with this plane. Now when you get the guns up really close, it kicks some butt. But there's just some serious issues with this bird. Number one is the heat. You cannot WEP on this thing for nothing, and without WEP, the climb rate is just god awful on this thing. I mean, bad. We're talking stock Mustang bad. It just does not want to climb without WEP, and as you can see, every time you kick the WEP on, this thing just cooks. Now, from what I understand, this is a recent development, but it still don't help the plane none. Oh, and I hate going after these A-20s. I really do. These freaking Japanese planes are nothing but bamboo and gasoline, man. You're just asking for it for anything with rear gunners. Maybe I'll get lucky, yes. But again, as you see, you got to get really close with this thing. You can't snipe from 500-600 meters in this thing. It's just, the guns just don't work right now. And when you pair that with the poor climb rate, the lousy dive rate, I mean, it's okay at best. It's not good. Top speed is just fair to middling. If this plane was by itself at Tier 2 Premium, oh, I see you, F4. I see what you're doing. Letting my team know what's going on. Try to build a little speed up, and that's another thing. See the straight line speed in this thing? It just doesn't really have any. It takes forever to wind this thing up, and again, maybe if you could use WEP, that wouldn't be such a problem, but the second you kick it in, it starts to cook itself again. So, I'm just going to have to try to dogfight with this sucker. And this thing is not a Ki-43. It does not want to dogfight very well. Ki-61 is not a good dogfighter, and frankly, neither is this thing. I mean, you can make it work, but there's planes in the tree that do it so much better. I see you trying to bait me to pull up there. I ain't going to do it. You can keep trying. I am not going to fall for that. All I'm going to do is keep spinning around here. Try to get you down so I can build up at least enough energy to try to chase him down. Well, nice try. But you know what they say, horseshoes and hand grenades, close is not going to get it. Not in this game. But as you can see, once he's out of that 300 to 400 range, you can give it up. The guns just, they don't do anything. They spark or they miss. They just will not go straight beyond about 300 meters. Well, by the time I land, get another ammo load, and head out there to where those two guys are camping out there, this match will be over. So let's just go on and switch on over to the next match, shall we? Now here I am trying to open up a little distance, trying to get these guys spread out. Because that's one thing you find out real quick in this Ki-100. This thing is not the kind that just goes in there, charges, and slaughters 3 or 4 guys like you can with a Thunderbolt or an IL-2 or one of them other big bruisers. It just can't take a beat. Come here. Oh, XP55. And see, this time I switched to some belts so I could see what's going on, and yep, that's what I was afraid of with this thing. Normally I like to run stealths, but as you can see, the bullets on this thing, they don't shoot. They squirt like an old man taking a whiz. It's basically like a water hose. When you put your thumb over it, you just get a little arc. So this thing, you're going to have to get, like, reach out and slap them close. We're talking max of 400 meters. Anything more than that, and you're just spray and pray. Luckily, this thing does have enough ammo that spray and pray is a valid move. But as you can see, get that 300 meters, it'll kick some butt. Anything after that, you're going to get sparks and hits. And now you see another real weakness of this bird. I would love nothing more than to go up there and help my guys out up there, but you know what? I can't do it. This match has already been running for 4 minutes to get here, and this engine's already ready to cook. The second I kick this thing into whip, within 15 seconds I'm into amber, and within 25 I'm in the red and roasted. So pretty much my whip is gone right now. And without whip, I can't get up there. I just can't. Maybe if I side climb for 20 minutes, but by that time the match is going to be over one way or another. So the best I can do is go down here and try to help my little A6M buddy. That's pretty much all I can do. If I was in something like the Jap-109, I could get up there, no problem. If I was in something like the Japsair, I could just charge into the middle of the pile and just slaughter with those big old 50 cals. But with this, no, you just got to pick out your battles, and it's more like a support craft than it is a head-on or a race up there and slaughter bird. Now don't get me wrong, this thing has got some good guns, and she can dance if you need her to. As you can see right here, she can boogie. This crew is maxed out, and as you can see, I nearly knock them out by how tight this thing will pull. Hang on, buddy, quit crying, I'm coming, I'm coming. Here, kitty kitty. Yes, I sprayed a lot, but you know what, with these guns, I honestly don't care. I really don't. You got plenty of ammo, and like I said, they squirt like a fire hose. So, and with the amount of sparkings we're seeing on the 20 millimeters right now, you're gonna have to just waste some ammo. That's just all you can do. I mean, you might get lucky and one shot somebody, and then the very next match you pour 75 rounds into them and it don't do nothing. Well, as you can see, we got two in space, so I'm gonna have to chase this one guy down over here on the other side. I'll see you in a few seconds. Now, it's been about 4 minutes because, of course, this thing ain't got no top speed. As you can see, the two guys in space have already left space, and now we're playing a good old game of try to chase them down. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be flying the Jap-109 right now with that high top end speed, that high dive speed. Because this thing... Oh, nice assist. I'll take it, because honestly, you know, I wanted to like this bird, but there's nothing I hate more than a plane that's just meh. I mean, it needs to be really good at least something. I mean, give me super powerful guns, or give me a great dive speed, give me a great top end, or, you know, give me something. But here's a perfect example. Look, that P-51's going straight. I'm coming down out of a dive. You think I'm going to catch him? Do you think I have a hope in hell of catching him? Nope. And look at my engine. The second I kicked in the wet, right back in the red. And she's cooking. If I was to keep that on another 60, 65 seconds, my engine will go black and die. That's why I say this plane is just a perfect example of jack of all trades and master of exactly zip, zilch, nada, squat. You're not going to chase anything down. You're not going to outturn the turn fighters like the Spits. It's not a better energy fighter than the Yaks. It's a big old pile of meh. And there, the AAA takes care of that. So that was a waste of 4 minutes. And there's the last guy camping the runway. So, match ends because by the time I get there, he's already dead. Surprise, surprise. No top end on this thing, remember? Oh. It's just... Oh. In the tree, you have the A6M2, which can outturn this thing. You have the J2M2, which frankly is just a better bird across the board. And in the premium side, you got the Jap109, which climbs like a rocket. And you got the Japsair, which is just an absolute beast. So with this, it's just... No. No. Why would you take this over those? This is inferior. No. I'm sorry. It's just... No. If I didn't already have this, frankly, I wouldn't buy it. Well, this is your friendly neighborhood hanger hobbit saying, hope to see you up there in the clouds. Have a good one, y'all.